It's Friday, July 12th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less. Today, sometimes we just get one of those weeks where everything in the air seems to be messed up. And I'm not talking flight delays, cancellations. No. I'm talking people doing ridiculous things while they flying, or attempting to do ridiculous things while they flying. Now, yes, that happens every day, probably. You in enough airports, you're gonna see some shit. But let me tell you, today, man caught smuggling 100 snakes in his trousers. Yes, I too have a lot of questions about this. A man tried to smuggle more than 100 live snakes into mainland China by stuffing them in his trousers, according to customs officials. The unnamed traveler was stopped after passing through the nothing to declare gate at the crossing between semi-autonomous Hong Kong and the city of Shenzhen, officials said. Upon inspection, he had 104 snakes in 6 canvas drawstring bags inside his trousers, a statement from China Customs said. Each bag was found to contain living snakes in all kinds of shapes, sizes, and colors, it said. Video released by Chinese customs show a pair of agents peering into transparent plastic-filled bags with live red, pink, and white snakes. They were mostly small, but it's a large and squirmy haul of slithering reptiles for anyone to carry in their trousers. Strict biosecurity and disease control laws forbid people from bringing in non-native species without permission into the country. Quote, those who break the rules will be held liable in accordance to the law. Not sure what the pause there was for, but okay, the customs authority said, without specifying the man's punishment. In 2023, at the same crossing point, a woman was stopped trying to smuggle in 5 snakes hidden inside her bra. Oh my God. China is one of the world's biggest animal trafficking hubs, and authorities have been cracking down on the shady trade in recent years. Okay, so obviously this guy isn't in an airport. That's my bad. The story after is in an airport. Sue me. But trying to cross through customs nonetheless. And this just seems absolutely like wild. I don't know if any of these snakes are poisonous, like what the deal is, but this does not seem like a good idea.
Traveler's foiled plot to smuggle over 100 live snakes into China by hiding them in his pants is as harebrained as it is hysterical.
Oh, good one.
Well, there it is. That was the only snakes in pants joke off my list that was deemed appropriate by the powers that be. The suspect was stopped at a security checkpoint between Hong Kong and mainland China, where officials discovered 6 canvas bags in his pants containing 104 slithering snakes.
Canvas bags. That has got to be uncomfortable. And I'm sure they were probably canvas so that maybe they wouldn't, bite through it, or maybe because it's breathable. Was the canvas bags breathable? Regardless, it's a lot of bags to be stuffing in your pants and a lot of snakes.
Of various shapes and colors. Of the 5 species found in the find, 4 of them are not native to China. No word on whether the serpent smuggler was arrested.
Can't be bringing that shit into the country, baby. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen to that guy? I can't imagine it'll be anything good. And what's the deal with snakes being smuggled into China? I wonder what the fascination is with it. Now, this next one right here, this goes along with the airplane trope. A lot of travel stories this week, I know, but this is... for every viral lady, there's a viral man. American Airlines flight forced to land after man exposes himself, appears to urinate in the aisle. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're no longer using the bathrooms. We are just straight pissing in the middle of the aisle. An American Airlines flight was forced to make an emergency landing after a passenger exposed himself and appeared to urinate in the middle of the plane aisle. As reported by Fox Business, 25-year-old Oregon man Neil McCarthy forced American Eagle flight... Hold on. I'm sure that's supposed to say American Airlines. But we'll continue. Neil McCarthy forced American Airlines Flight 3291 to make a diversion to Buffalo, New York during its journey from Chicago to Manchester, New Hampshire. The man, who was seen in photos seemingly urinating in the aisle, was arrested by authorities when the plane landed in Buffalo. He is facing a maximum sentence of 6 months in prison and a $5,000 fine for exposing his genitals. Okay, now obviously I don't want to get in trouble, so, we got this picture here censored. But first of all, to the person who took this picture, don't you know that you have to be recording? This is not a picture type of situation. You should have been recording this. Think about the payout you could have got from TMZ or something if this was a video. Think about that first, okay? Secondly, how are these people so calm? You're just gonna let this man stand up and take a piss in the middle of the aisle? I'm pretty sure there's probably a bathroom right over here. This is actually kind of wild. Crazy. He doesn't even look like he's on anything. He just looks like a regular ass dude. Probably got a pissing in public fetish or something. Who knows? Per the criminal complaint, McCarthy spoke with police and said that he had several drinks of Jack Daniel's and Coke before boarding his initial flight from Portland, Oregon to Chicago. During his layover before the scheduled flight to Manchester, he had several more alcoholic drinks. Okay, so he's gonna try to say it was the booze that was talking. Come on, man. No, you gotta wait for the bathroom like everybody else or piss yourself. That's your own damn fault. At some point during the flight, he got up to use the toilet and told officers he was flicking the bean Hold on. Whoever writing this story, do you not know what flicking the bean means? Due to issues regarding urinary incontinence, police were provided with a cell phone photo from one of the other passengers that showed McCarthy urinating in the aisle. In a statement, American Airlines confirmed that the flight made a landing in Buffalo because of a disruptive customer. The statement continues, quote, "The aircraft was met by law enforcement upon arrival at BUF and redeparted shortly after. We thank our team members for their professionalism and our customers for their understanding." End quote. Another American Airlines flight faced delays earlier this year due to another unfortunately bodily function. In January, a Reddit user explained how their flight was delayed after a man's non-stop flatulence caused a major delay. As for the pee-pee side of things, a passenger on American Airlines flight was arrested last year after allegedly urinating on a fellow passenger. My goodness. I mean, this man probably claims to be drunk or whatever. He had too many drinks. He had to pee. But like, dude, I am not necessarily believing this guy's story. You know why? Because just the way he just stood up there like he was at a urinal. Like, if you are going to urinate on yourself, just do it sitting down, okay? You don't need to put it on display for everybody to see. And you know what? If that was the case, people might actually have sympathy. They might not even been arrested, facing a fine, all that stuff. It's a damn shame. Use your head, not that head. But I want to know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.